Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today with a quick sort of state of the game video. I've been seeing a lot of commentary, a lot of circulation and thoughts on folks and their sentiment, right? And it does seem like a lot of folks are feeling that pressure, really evident in terms of the amount of things that you have to do in the game, as well as that, that burnout situation where you're just feeling drained and not wanting to play. And honestly, that is completely okay, guys. I want to share my thoughts because as a free-to-play player, I've been playing this game for over 4 years now, and to be honest, I'm still having a ton of fun. But I want to talk about, how you can alleviate some of that burnout feeling, and as well, how you can maintain that fun level. And maybe at the end of the day, all you need is really just take a step back, and maybe this game isn't right for you. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about today, guys. So first and foremost, you guys may have seen this already. I think this, obviously was taken very, very, in the wrong direction in terms of this Take Flight Guardian. Essentially what they've done is, they made a big announcement in the blog post here. And as you can see, it's really just meant for offers, right? If you're using offers, you're getting additional points and opportunities for these limited character shards. And obviously it's pay to play, but taken in completely, I think the wrong direction from Scopely, just because they're advertising something that's more of an offer than an event. And I can definitely see where that frustration comes from. Just ignore stuff like this, guys, because when you're free to play, this doesn't really mean much to you anyways. But as per usual, though, I think part of the burnout coming in the game also is the number of events that they're churning over, right? I mean, remember, we have this big monthly event to the far left here, and this is for obviously Docking and the Homeward Bound for June. And then in between the month, they have multiple milestones that compound and add up into this monthly event. So obviously, at the end of the day, if you're going through all these rewards, these monthly events are going to be adding up to that. We're almost at the halfway mark here for June, hence why you see that we're almost, we're past halfway and we're making really good progress on this milestone. Having said that, the number of events though that come out each week, it can be argued that it makes it fun, or at the same time it could be very draining and exhausting. And guys, that's why I highly recommend, if you're not understanding these events, or you're just not sure what's going on a weekly perspective, every Saturday or Sunday I do a breakdown video of the events to come. It's for myself, it's for my alliance members, as well it's for folks like you guys. If you're just confused and wanting to I'll get to the details of how to better understand the event and crush it free to play, it's definitely possible. Like for example, this one right here, this one was super easy because we took advantage of the power cores of opening for Guardian yesterday. But I mean, you only needed to hit milestone 12 and 13 to claim, but we went above and beyond that because of how well we've done in the web milestone aspect. But as well, like I said, if you guys have been following my pointers, battling with Crucible, battling Crucible with Cabal is going to give you those bonus points. Even though I think we had one character at 5 stars actually. We had Leader at 5 stars, which gave us another 4,500, but the rest really coming from Isolate Energy and spending a power core. So these events are completely free to play friendly. It's just knowing and better understanding how you're going to be navigating those waters. So that's the big thing, right? And I think the other misconception that folks forget is that they're burning out because they're having to do everything, right? I make videos on Arena, I make videos on raids. The reason I do mainly those, because those are the 2 game modes I do care about the most. Actually, if you look back at my videos, I almost will never do a video on war because, first of all, our alliance is not an alliance that specializes in war. Secondly, it's probably my least interested game mode. Not because it's a bad game mode. I do have fun in it sometimes, but it's just the most demanding in terms of my TCP. And I'm not interested in that game mode because at the end of the day, it's not do or die for our alliance, and we're where we are because of that. My other secondary one that I've been working on really is Cosmic Crucible, but if you guys have been following that, I've been trying to do more of that just because I've been climbing the ranks. We're in Gold 3 now, we're close to Plat. So we'll see how that goes this week. Obviously, we'll have to make adjustments here and there with the different metas and the different TCP levels above me. But I'm still 45 million TCP trying to hit Plat 1. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's going to be an adjustment for sure. But otherwise, guys, besides Arena and Raids, my most favorite game mode, honestly, for PvE perspective, is actually Dark Dimension. So that's keeping me really engaged right now, to be honest. I mean, when I see upgrades like this, where Apocalypse and Robbie are definitely two of my first options right now, and bringing them up all the way to the max has been super fun. This has helped me in arena as well. I've been having a blast, and this is the min-maxing component of the game right now. You guys are enjoying that grind, right? Where I go through, I do, try to buy some of these pieces that I need. Again, a big shout out to the Dark Dimension 7 planner when you kind of, know what to expect. But yeah, I look forward to this every day when it refreshes and we take a look at what we need to farm. And each day, you're making progress to that big ultimate goal, and I love having that ultimate goal in the game, because if we don't have that, then yes, I agree, it may get stale, we might lose interest, and at the end of the day, this is definitely something that can be achieved even 3-4 months in. I'm very, very close to starting, so I'll have some content for you guys out pretty shortly here, actually. But yeah, those are my goals, man. I'm having a great time right now in the game and enjoying kind of streamlining the teams I need, and obviously working on stuff like the alliance raids, right? Spotlight and incursion are definitely some improvement areas. I do okay in incursion, but our alliance as a whole, we should be hitting like 95 to 100% every day. But spotlight raids with Alpha Flight coming, that's going to be the next step. That's going to be the next project, so to speak, to work on, and our focus for sure. But otherwise, guys, those are my 2 cents. I'm actually having a lot of fun right now in the game, because there's been some capacity to actually work on projects. The new spotlight raids have kept it interesting in terms of the difficulty. And then finally, we know that around the pipeline, guys, we know that Siege Battle World is coming pretty soon here. Hopefully in the next couple of months, that's going to shake things up, obviously. But an alliance mate of ours took a couple weeks off for vacation, and when he came back, he realized that the game wasn't for him, and he actually just opted out, and I believe he uninstalled and quit and everything. What I'm trying to get at here, guys, is maybe taking a step back, maybe taking that break and breather is what you need to see if that's what you need in your life. Because at the end of the day, real life is always going to be more important than, obviously pixels and visuals on a graphically pleasing game. It's just a game at the end of the day. It's not real life, nor should you be prioritizing it. And the big piece of advice I give to everyone that feels pressured, or maybe they don't want to play anymore, is that, they shouldn't feel like they have to play out of alliance obligation. I think that's part of the biggest challenge in the game, is that some folks are just playing because of how long they've been with alliances, and they can't leave because they feel that pressure to please. But no, gotta do what's best for yourselves. At the end of the day, this is just a game. I'm not gonna be playing this game forever. I'm just trying to let you guys know that I'm still having fun. I think it's still an engaging game, and the fact that they keep releasing new teams and events does keep things fresh, in my honest opinion. That's how I've been enjoying it anyways. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm always interested to hear back on where your sentiment is right now. Hopefully this sheds some light, especially from a free-to-play player. I'm just, taking it in right now for what it is and setting those personal goals. And again, guys, remember that big detail there, which is focus on 2 or 3 game modes. You don't have to be great at everything, but you can obviously excel in some, and that's going to help you get you to your personal goals and finish line. Hopefully this helps you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.